crazy because Fury is a damn good fighter, and this sounds very obtuse, you could say, but he has no say so when Deontay is on like this. He's just in the ring.
I get that.
Like he's like a pawn. This is Chuck. Like he's out the way. It's up to Deontay on how he want to treat him or how he want to do him. He has no say so with a focused Deontay Wilder. He has no say so. Deontay has an answer for anything that he can bring. We've seen Fury box us and get knocked down 2 times and knocked out once and it went to a draw. We've seen Fury come to us, and under all the circumstances, he still couldn't get Deontay Wilder out of here. I haven't seen the best Deontay Wilder fight Tyson Fury ever. He's never fought this Deontay Wilder that's coming October 9th.
Mm.
Those are the words of Malik Scott once again as he breaks down Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder and explains that Tyson Fury has no say-so in that ring. He's only a pawn because he's never faced this version of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. And he did box Deontay Wilder, did get knocked down twice, damn near got knocked out. First fight, second fight, he said with all the things. And all the things, you know, of course, that's the accusations. But then it's like a quiet, it's like an invisible, it's like an elephant in the room, right? But he's like, okay, he won't be able to do the things that he's done in the ring. He has no say-so in the ring because of Wilder. Let me counterpunch. Malik Scott is confident in his ability. And I think this is his masterpiece. This is his baby. And I'm very interested to see what happens because of what the things Malik Scott's explaining. Like I told you guys, a lot of times Malik Scott doesn't complain. He explains, okay? And he's really confident about Deontay Wilder. He's confident in Deontay Wilder. He's confident that Wilder will do exactly what he's driven to do. You know, and it's just interesting because it makes you, based on how Malik Scott is explaining, it makes you wonder, like, damn, what is Wilder going to do? What is he going to do? Because like the way Malik Scott's explaining it, oh shit, he's turned into like a Thomas Hearns slash, you know, Ernie Shavers slash, you know what I mean? Who else is like oblong and stuff like that? Like Ernie Shavers mixed with Thomas Hearns is he's added so much arsenal to his repertoire to the point where Tyson Fury can't do anything. He's just a pawn. Now, I disagree with that because I think because he worked and because he poured so much into Wilder, I think that's what they were preparing for. It's because of Fury, not because he just wanted to rebuild him. I do believe he wanted to rebuild him, but I think he's preparing him specifically for Tyson Fury. Okay, not anyone else, not this, not that. Okay, the whole thing is Fury. But if you've improved Deontay Wilder that much to make Fury a very, very, very good fighter, be a pawn in the ring, that means that Deontay Wilder will beat anybody else, which that remains to be seen. I know he has the punching power to do it. Shit, so did Ernie Shavers. So did Mike Tyson. They had the punching power. David Tua, they had the punching power. Sonny Liston, he had the punching power. George Foreman had the punching power. But they didn't go in there and reign and impose that power to someone else's demise all the time. They did that a lot of times, like Deontay Wilder already has, but he hasn't done that each and every time because Tyson Fury showed him, like, hey, this is what I'm going to do. But it's such an intriguing fight when the first blows land, when everything, all the talk, all the shitting on people and their resumes and their character, all that's out the window. Once you hear that ding ding, once you hear that bell, all this talk will be irrelevant. But guess what? This is what we have. This is not even the quiet moments before the storm. This is the thunder and the lightning before the hurricane. Okay, this is exactly what that is, and it's been striking and coming down and making noise for a very, very long time. Okay, so it's so interesting to see Deontay that prepared because of Malik Scott, that Tyson Fury won't have a say so, won't be a problem, and won't have any chance in hell of beating Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Malik Scott's comments towards the trilogy fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.